Hey everyone, a bit of a different video once again. I like to switch things up, you know. So today I will show you where I myself put the Killjoy gadgets on every map. There are timestamps in the description or right now on screen, so I hope you enjoy. Small disclaimer though, I am Diamond and I think I know how the game works pretty well in the mindset of other people, but you should always prioritize your own playstyle first. If it doesn't fit what I do, then don't force yourself to do it. Your own playstyle is more important. So, we're gonna start off at A-site, which is my favorite site on this map. You can... I'm just gonna do it quick, I don't want to drag it out a long time. So, you got... like, where I put my turrets, this is where I put them. I put it here, and alarm bot there. This is because if they push out, the alarm bot gets triggered, makes them more vulnerable, and the turret shoots them. They get distracted, shoot the turret and the alarm bot, and you can just sit behind this box and shoot them, dealing more damage. Also, you don't have to do this exactly. You can also put it back here, alarm bot here. You should switch things up every time. Obviously the turret more in the back. Also, you can put the turret here, so you can see if they come up here. It's like, it's a decent spot. They won't really suspect if they come from here, like this. Only a little bit, if they're careful. And the eggs go most of the times, or for me at least, most of the times go in here and here. Because since they go through walls, you can just, you know, shoot them. Like they can't shoot them. Like you can't shoot this egg from here. Yeah, see? No, I can't. Which is really good, because most people plant here or here. And if you have eggs, they just get damaged and almost die. Now, other people, I'm gonna show you where I've seen other people place turrets. I've seen people place them here, up here, which also works. Like, everything can work if you know it's your own playstyle. But my favorite spots are still here, in the corners. I like to surprise them with my turrets here. And the eggs, most of the time here, there. Sometimes I like to put it here, because people camp back here and look up there to see if enemies are coming. Which is really good. I've seen like smokes get placed most of the time here in the middle by our own teammates. In Diamond, you most likely have a smoker in every team comp. Most likely, I say, because I had a game where we were 5 attackers, like 5 initiators or some, not initiators. Yeah, duelists. Yeah. We were fully duelist team, and no smokes, but we still destroyed them 13 to 4 or something. Yeah. I would put an egg here. Here's the wall. So you just throw it at the wall a little bit on the floor. And then if it gets smoked, you pop this and they can't get through. Obviously, like, I have to tell you guys something. A lot of people say that people destroy the eggs. But in my games, I've never seen people destroy games. Like in 1 or 2 games, I've seen people try to destroy the eggs, but then they got killed. So you don't have to be a master at hiding these, because people don't really destroy them. They don't really see them as a threat, like as a thing that destroys you. But it does a lot of damage. This thing, if you stand in it for like 5 seconds, you're dead, I think. Anyway, we're on B-side now. And on B-side, it's a little bit different what I like to do. I like to put my alarm bot here, because when people push down and go in here, I instantly know that there's at least one person in here, so I can be careful of that. My turret is here, if I'm playing extra defensive here. If I'm playing more aggressive, I've seen people put it up here, behind, like on this barrel, because it's really hard to hit them. Or here. Because it can see when people push from here. This is like a secret spot. Other people, I'm sure you've seen this in your own games if you've played long enough, where Killjoys put it here, turret up there, and when people push, alarm bot gets triggered, they push further, and then they activate these two eggs. It's a good tactic. I've never used it in my life. I actually never used this. But if it fits with your playstyle, then you should definitely try it. My eggs, like where I put the eggs, are here and here. Because if people plant here, I've seen some people do it here, then you can disrupt the plant there and disrupt the plant here fully. This is where I like to put my stuff most of the times. If they find out where you put your gadgets, I will switch things around, like put the egg there, put an egg in there, so that so you don't know if people are in here, but you can like assume, I guess, if you're lucky enough. Then you activate it, and people take damage that are behind this. Alright, we are now on our next site, next map. I really like A site here. It's really good for Killjoy. You put your turret up here, or that's what I do. Alarm bot in this corner, egg here, and the other egg back here. If they're, like, you can easily detect when they're gonna push. Alarm bot distracts them, egg will stop them, and you can then think what to do. If your person up there says people are coming heaven, then I'd say move here. Again, it's what you like to do most. This is what just what I do. People have been putting turrets back here so they can see if, like, instantly when people come. I don't really like this, but you can do what you want. I put my turret up here sometimes too for another distraction factor, and an egg in this corner. Alarm bot here, because people when they push, they go like this. Sometimes, or a lot of times I've just seen like this, or people go like this. And then the alarm bot gets triggered, egg as well, and then they get double damage. It's funny that if you're in the air you also get damaged by it. Like, yeah. Huh. Anyway, yeah. Sometimes I put my turret here as well, in this corner, because I know when they're gonna push on site then. It's all, I don't know if I said it, I probably said it, but it's all about information gathering as Killjoy. It's literally all about information getting, stopping people from pushing. That's why I put my eggs on sites where they put the bomb, maybe one here, one here. It's simple. Just stop them. Your main job, just to stop them from planting. That's what I like to think is the main job of Killjoy. Yeah, and this is basically site A. Alright, we're on site B now. And I don't really like this site, I play more on A. But you can put your turret up here and alarm bot here. They know when people push. This gives them a surprise. And your eggs, I would recommend to most of the times put one here, because this is the most common spot where people place their turrets. And one egg here, because you can plant here since the new update of this map. Or new update, it's been a while now. Also you can put an put an alarm bot here. And turret, I suppose, here. It's not gonna cover anything here, you're not gonna get any info, but when they push, then you're gonna be ready for them. So you can put one here instantly, because the alarm bot is gonna protect you there. I'm gonna put an egg there, and the other egg here, because some people always push here, and they would never suspect to want to be here. I think you can even put it further in. I'm not gonna try it now because I'm probably gonna fail miserably. You can also put your turret up here. These are all great spots. It's, once again, what you like to play most. It's all up to you. What you think is your playstyle. No pro player can teach you your playstyle. You have to find it yourself. Where you like to put turrets, where you like to put the alarm bot, eggs, whatever. It's all up to you. Pro players can teach you other stuff like aim, like holding corners and stuff. But how you play, that's up to you. Alright, we are now on Bind A-Site. Bind is a really good map for Killjoy as well. There's a couple of bad maps, I'm gonna tell you which ones those are later on. But yeah, what most likely you're gonna do is obviously defend the site. So turret here, or up there. Doesn't really matter. I like to put them here for the more surprise factor, because when someone peeks here, I don't know. I guess put the turret more in the back, but yeah, if it's placed properly, you can't see it. So they're gonna check here. That's why that spot is better, in my opinion. The alarm bot, I put it most of the times here, because yet again, smokers are gonna smoke here, and they're not gonna suspect an alarm bot to be there. I've seen other people place eggs here in my games, like more in there, but I can't really do it. But it doesn't matter if you can or can't, because in Diamond they still don't check for eggs for some reason. And yeah, you can just destroy an entire site or an entire planting place with it. If they come from showers, I'd say put an egg here, so that this spot here gets blocked. This spot is the main spot to plant, or here, but there's no chance except if you're willing to sacrifice an egg for the low chance that someone's gonna plant there. But yeah, alarm bot spots is just here, I guess. You can put one in showers before the round starts back there, and they won't notice. You can put one back here at the entrance. And your own spots where you're gonna stay are most likely gonna be heaven back here. Or sometimes I like to be in there, well, most of the times at the door in there. It's just so, you know, defending. Again, your own playstyle matters the most. Don't listen to what I'm saying. If you think or you play differently and you play better with different tactics, then please play with your own tactics. I'm not a pro player. I'm not the one who decides your own play style. That's you. You do it. Then on B side, it's gonna be here. Or that's what I like to put it the most. You can place it, the turret here, in this corner. What I like to do the most is put it here, and most Killjoys put it here because it's just such a good spot. That it's really hard to hit the turret, and the turret can hit you. And it gives good information. The eggs, I put them in here because they got through the walls and they hold up the entire place here. So this is a good spot. Or if you're feeling kind of risky is put them here, but it's the same effect as if you put them in there. I guess it just covers this side more. You can also put a turret here in the corner. That's what I did once, and they didn't expect it. So you should just do what they don't expect. If you've done this, put the alarm bot here for a long time, and they just expect it every time I just shoot it, then place it somewhere else. Place it there, in this corner, so you know when someone comes from here, or here, or back here. Just so you get all the information that you need to win the fight. That's the most important thing. Yeah. Alright, we're starting with the worst site, or worst map, Breeze. And A is the worst part of this map. I don't like it at all. Anyway, if you decide to play Killjoy on this map, if you're Killjoy one trick, I guess I am one, I suppose. I play Yoru as well, I like Euro, I don't care what other people say. But yeah, you're gonna place your turret up here to see if people come from there, and your alarm bot here. The thing is, mid, or what, from what I've seen so far, I don't know if it's different in competitive. I've only played this map in normal games because everyone dodges it. Everyone dodges when this map comes up. But yeah, mid doesn't get hold very well, so people can just walk in here like it's nothing. That's why I like to put an alarm bot in this corner. The eggs, put them here. Not there. Here. Here. Oh my god. Here. There. Sometimes there. Like, you should decide where you put them. I'm just gonna give you options. This is not a good place. I wouldn't put it here. No. The turret can also be placed here. I really like this spot because the people there don't look here for some reason, or from what I've seen so far. They don't really look at this. They come from here and be like, oh shit, free. And they get distracted by alarm bot there, and they don't really pay attention to that box. What you can also do is put the turret here in this direction, and put the alarm bot in here in this corner. Or I like to put it here because it's gonna stop people from pushing up there. This is like a spot which you want to have protected, because you can see the heads. You can clearly see the heads of enemies or friendlies. But yeah, this map sucks. I don't like it at all. I hate it. It's worse than Icebox. Anyway though, it is a nice map though, I must admit that. The B-side is more easier for me to hold as Killjoy because you can hide your eggs better. You can hide your egg inside this wood. Oh, this was a bad explanation. Okay, no, I can't do it right now. But you can hide it inside the wood. I know that you can, I've done it before. I just have to find out again. No. Yeah, like that. Like that. It's in the wood, and people don't check that. And still, once again, diamond people still don't check to break eggs. Or at least diamond 2 to diamond 3 people. I think immortals do. Then I like to put my turret up here, alarm bot in the corners. I always put my alarm bots in the corners, here or there. If you don't really have a good mid player, I'd say put an alarm bot there, just in case. And if you want to be a surprised enemy, put the sentry here, so they don't expect it up there. You can just hide back here. The sentry shoots them first, and you can peek out and kill them. Yeah. Otherwise, what I've done before and it actually worked, I put my, and I even put it in my last video of Breeze the map. Yeah, I put the alarm bot there. No, not there. I put the alarm bot here. Eggs just like wood and here. Just somewhere where you like to put the eggs. I still don't really have good egg locations. If you have better ones, leave a comment down below. That would be interesting to know. But yeah, if they push, turret's gonna see them, so you're ready for them to push. Then alarm bot gets triggered, so you know they're close here. And as soon as the alarm bot gets shot, peek out. It worked really well for me, and I think I'm gonna do it more often. But don't do it too often, because they're gonna suspect it. Yeah. Alright, we're now on Icebox, my second least favorite map. I don't like this map either, but Breeze is now out, so Breeze is my hate map. Where I like A side more than B side on this. Or actually, both are good. Both are good. Not the best, but good, I'd say. Well, where you like to put your alarm bot, or where I like to put my alarm bot is in this corner or in that corner. Turret here. For them, if they push out, it can see them easily. The eggs, again, put it in a hidden position. I like to put mine here because if I hide in heaven and someone pushes and stays down here to aim for my teammates to come, then I can just duck and they get damaged, see? This is a pretty good spot if you're in heaven. And the other egg, I put it, I put it here. It doesn't block much, but it still does it. I haven't tried putting it here, let's try it out. I guess this spot would work too. It still blocks it, because most people plant here. Or some people, if they have a Viper, they're gonna plant here. They're gonna plant here if they have a Viper. So maybe placing an egg here is also a good option. Then, yeah, there's so many places for the alarm bot, to be honest. But the turret can be placed up here, there, up here, sometimes up here, in this corner. If they push, they're gonna get surprised by the turret, and then you can peek out from there. If you have this covered, of course, if you have like an alarm bot here, But yeah, Icebox isn't really my favorite map as Killjoy. B-side is more of my style. But yeah. Now on B-side, I like to do some different things. I like to change stuff around, like putting the turret here, the turret up here, or on the yellow box container thingy, or up here as well, for information gathering. On very first round, I like to buy a shorty and put the alarm bot there, hide behind this box, and when someone pushes, duck, and then run away like a bitch. Like a bitch, run away like a bitch, It worked. Like, it works 8 out of 10 times, I'd say. Because people don't expect the Killjoy to be this close. And for the eggs, I put one here. Because first of all, it can't get shot. Except if some pro player is just like, fuck, and destroys your egg. Other egg I put here, or back here, depends where they usually plant. You have to predict where they plant, or if they always plant at the same places, just put your eggs around there. You can also put your alarm bot in this corner. It's also a good spot, because if they push out, again, each enemy team is different, each round is different. You have to decide what's best for you and worst for the enemy. Now, people that push from mid, there's sometimes people that push there, so I'd like to put an alarm bot there. If you know that they're gonna always push mid, I put one there, hide back here, put my turret up there, and if they shoot the turret down, then I know that they're there and my alarm bot also gets triggered. So it's a good combo for that. I never put my turret back there. I just find it useless. I've seen some people do it, but not really my style. Yeah, that's it for this site. Alright, we are now on our last map. I love this map so much as Killjoy because you can use it on all 3 sides. B isn't really good, that good, but it's decent. I really like this map though. It's one of my favorite. It is my favorite map though. So, without further ado, you put your turret here, you can put it up here. I like to put it here to surprise the enemy because they never expected the turret to be this close. You can put your turret in heaven if you want. I don't think you can put it from here. No, you can't, but you can go up there, place it down, go back down. Put it here for surprise, or here. My personal place where I like to put it is here. The turret will see if people push from there or there. And yeah, the alarm bot, I like to put it in this corner. I like to put it in this corner or this corner. Sometimes even here. but not too often. Again, they're gonna find out what you're doing. Or just in the middle of the scene. Eggs again, behind the walls, just so they can't shoot them. And they still go over. I always see people, every time someone plants here, it's most, or 99% of the time someone plants somewhere here. So it's gonna be just that. It's not hard. Then sometimes I put my egg here as well, so they can't push, and throw it against the wall at the start of the round, so it bounces off here. And then the site is secure for a short time, your team has time to rotate, and you did your job. You just have to delay. All you have to do is delay time as Killjoy, and obviously kill people and not just die instantly. But delaying the time is really important, because time is everything in this game. Timing and, you know, knowing your enemy and information. Now for B site, I don't really like B site, but it's decent. You can put your turret here, up there. Always switch positions up, it's important. Up here, it can see to the windows. It will see to the windows and it will give you information. Then alarm bots in the corners yet again. Here, there, just where you know that you're gonna get valuable information. And then the eggs, don't put them in these corners. They're gonna get shot down if the people care enough. Put them in there. It still has the same effect and they can't get shot down. Except if they plant here, of course. If they plant there, then it's better if you place it there. It just depends, again, where do they plant usually? If they usually plant here, then put the eggs here. If they usually plant in the corners, then put the eggs here. Yes, you're gonna lose 2 or 3 rounds, but afterwards, if you know what they do and they don't change their strategy, you have an easy win. Very easy win. Then on Seaside, my second favorite side, yeah. B is least favorite, C is second favorite, and A is the best. Well, on A, C I mean, yeah, C is gonna be here, there. You can also put it here if you want information instantly, or here. Some people have put it here actually, to see if people plant. Then with alarm bots, your teammates sometimes will ask you, or quite often, or they ask me quite often, to put the alarm bot here or protect this side. So I just put an alarm bot there most of the time and just put my turret in this corner so I get all the info I need. Again, eggs. One egg could be there so that people, if they hide, some people hide there, activate it and they get damaged. And the egg put in this corner and this will get stopped. You can also put it here and then they can't plant there, or they usually plant on this so they can peek from long. So putting the egg in this corner is really good. Now also, I'd recommend putting an egg back here or on this side, one of those two sides, because sometimes people plant here or there if they have SMGs and don't really have long range weapons. But yeah, that mostly concludes my entire video. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it a lot and I hope you learned something new. Maybe you found a new spot that you didn't know existed. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Thank you.